Do you have a podcast that you're passionate about? Are you looking for a professional studio to help bring your vision to life? Then look no further than Crux Media Group Studios. Located at 903 West Evans Street in Florence, South Carolina, Crux Media Group Studios is a full-service podcast studio that offers recording, editing, consultation, live streaming video recording, and more. We have state-of-the-art equipment and a team of experienced professionals who can help you create a podcast that is professional, polished, and engaging. Whether you're a first-time podcaster or a seasoned pro, Crux Media Group Studios can help you take your podcast to the next level. Contact us today at 843-407-1673 to learn more about our services and to schedule a consultation.
good.
So, Coach, please, your team is leading at the half, up big. So what is one thing that you saw your team do really well?
We picked it up defensively. We went full court man. We kind of knew they couldn't handle pressure, so that's what we do. And second half, we need to continue to do that, and we need to take care of the ball a little bit better. And hopefully we can stay on top.
Well, Coach, thank you, and hopefully we'll see this result in being ahead for second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
No problem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Florence, South Carolina, Wilson High School, home of the Tigers, for the PD Classic Basketball Showcase. I am Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk, sitting alongside my guy, Brandon Pearson. We are excited to join you here in the second half of the action, featuring the Lee Central Stallions versus the Red Foxes of Hartsville High. Brandon, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm wonderful, Big Cliff.
We are excited. Due to some technical difficulties, we were unable to bring you the first half of action this afternoon. But as we join in on the second half, we find with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left in this third quarter, the Hartsville Red Foxes up over Lee Central 33-20. We've got some great action that's been underway, so we'll just join straight into the game from here. Brandon, throughout the first half, we saw that there was a lack of defensive intensity on both sides of the ball. It seems here in the third quarter early on that they've corrected that issue, as we've got a foul here down low underneath with number 15 for the Stallions, getting an and one possibility heading to the line. What do you look forward to, I guess, with that intensity already seeming to kind of peak itself here in the third quarter?
I look for more of the same. Hopefully the coaches have, kind of built up the Stallions here, but I don't see it. I don't see things turning around for them in the second half. And then we have number 15 here for Hartsville, E.J. Smith with the easy layup. And now they have the trap defense. Ooh, a nice little push off there.
Oh, and a turnover. Red Foxes come back right back. 15 takes it down low, and we've got a foul underneath the basket.
He smoked it, that's what we say in the streets. He blew it.
We've got a lot of great matchups. Our first game with Lee Central, as we mentioned, here taking on Hartsville. Next matchup features the Andrew Jackson Volunteers against Wilson Hall High School. South Florence Bruins are welcomed by the Marion High School squad. And then our final matchup of the afternoon will feature the home team, the Wilson High School Tigers, taking on Drive Academy from Finland. And we had the opportunity to witness these squads kind of doing a little bit of shoot around earlier on, and that Drive Academy squad definitely passes the eye test.
Yeah, they look real long.
Pause, they definitely are. And so we're excited to see that matchup of the afternoon, that marquee matchup, if you would, as this team here on the court now, the Red Foxes, seem primed to go ahead and take an additional adding to the lead. Misses the shot, as we've got the ball going back the other way with the Stallions.
Nice layup there by Demarius Gregg, 6'2" senior, 6'2" junior, I'm sorry. 225. It's a big guy for nice size for basketball. I wonder if he plays football also. Very
likely. In high school it's almost a badge of honor. I know we've in some different broadcasts and other tournaments before had some of the discussions on different perspectives on those who, maybe single sports athletes, focusing exclusively on one, but I am a firm believer in having that well-roundedness and kind of being able to be a whole athlete and a whole student athlete playing multiple sports. So
yeah, because now with a lot of travel ball, they play a lot of these same sports all year round. You see kids playing basketball all year. Football, they may do the 7-on-7 tournaments in the summer, so a lot of kids don't get the chance to play all of the sports like back in my day.
The good old back in my day. Now, I had an opportunity to speak with some young adults at a tournament recently, and just the way that the game of basketball has changed throughout the state of South Carolina has been a pleasure to witness over the last several years. But this year it's a high level of intensity throughout all of the leagues and all of the regions in the state. This Lee Central squad comes in with a record of 10-4, opening up their 24 season, second half of the 23-24 season, down currently 25-35 with about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. This Hartsville squad hasn't had quite the year that they were looking forward to. I think, that we experienced it, or discussed it rather, off air, with them having some turnover, having a new head coach and several new members from that squad that made it to a lower state championship just a year ago. Coming into the game today, they are 2-9 as we have number 5 for the Lee Central squad on the line, shooting the first of 2 free throws, making the first. But the Hartsville squad, they've got a couple of bare bones parts of that squad from last year, looking to rebuild, and we're seeing that the first-year head coach is definitely trying to build his legacy and kind of establish himself with some of these new players that he has.
And it seems like it's going to be a tough task for him. What is he doing? That's a nice little run there he had coming on the court. He had a little Fortnite run coming on. The guy there, number 4, Kayson Dawson. You got to have fun,
Absolutely.
You got to have fun. But, I mean, this game should be a bright spot in their season. They're 2-9 so far, so they can keep it up to the end of this game. Nice shot.
Good off-balance shot, fouled, and heading to the line for the potential 3-point play.
Shout out to him, Reggie Smith.
We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it alongside him. PD Classic, Lee Central 26, Hartsville 37. Back to the action. We've got Reggie Smith at the line for the potential 3-point play.
Reggie Smith, that's a good old American name right there. Reggie Smith makes you think of apple pie.
Yeah. That's hilarious to me because my father's brother name was Reggie Smith. His son, Reggie Smith.
Yeah.
Back to the action. We've got a fast break coming back
Reggie
after the miss.
again with the ball. Oh, smoked it.
Rebound by Segars, and he banks it in.
Antuan. It's amazing many ways. That's not a nickname. Many ways that you can see. I have 4 friends named Antuan, and they all spell their name different ways. Here's a different name, way the spelling of Antuan. So shout out to his parents, Antuan, Mr. Antuan Segars.
The command of the English language, man, is something different. The
command in the.
Yep, go ahead.
Taking power of it, just doing what you want with it.
I know what the rules say. Darn the rules.
Darn the rules. Yeah, shout out to my homeboy Antuan, former Marine. The way his parents decided to spell it, it doesn't. We say Antuan,
but it don't spell
Antuan. But shout out to his parents. We love them the same, just like we love basketball here.
Absolutely. I've got a fraternity brother whose name is Anton, but it's spelled with the O-I-N-E, like Antoine.
Yeah, and that's one of my friends' spelling.
With the O-I-N-E?
Yeah, O-I-N-E, yeah. So, got a little hostileness going on here.
Oh, yeah, Coach.
Give him, do you want the tech or don't you want the tech? He's talking to one of the fans here. Maybe it's a relative.
Coach Harry needing to be calmed down by one of the fans out in the stands, as we've got number 15 at the line. Misses the first of 2.
And some refs, you just don't. You see some of these refs, and sometimes you want to make wiser decisions by some of the things you say to some of the refs out here.
Absolutely.
And this ref right here, I think twice about mouthing off to that one. That's just me personally.
Greg misses the second of his free throws. Rebound by Pettus. Coming back the other way, ball by Mr. Smith as he calls his set. Swings him around to the other side as swings it back to the top to Segars, and the long three falls short. Rebound by Greg, coming back the other way. 3:57 left in the third quarter. 26 Lee Central, Hartsville 40. Got a foul here on the floor.
Sending Mr. Wiles to the line.
Foul committed by number 11, Reggie Smith. Wiles shooting two. Rims out the first. And in what has been true status and fashion for the Hartsville Red Foxes on this afternoon, subbing 5 at a time. We've got a new 5 on the floor with numbers 14, 5, 3, 15, and the gentleman at half court whose number I cannot see. We talked about it again before while we were experiencing the technical difficulties, the advantages, disadvantages, as Wiles hits the second of his 2 free throws, bringing the score up to 27 for Lee Central. Ooh, turnover here at midcourt, and lays it in. Wiles picking up that defense and looking to cut into that lead. Now down to 11 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. But we mentioned and talked about the advantages of subbing 5 on 5 and how it gives you an opportunity to kind of keep the defensive, the defense rather, on. Ooh, good cut.
No
clean
help.
To the yes, absolutely clean to the hole. Huggins with the easy lay-in. But it gives you that chance to really keep the defense on their heels a little bit as drives to the hole, missed, rebound, foul inside, called on the floor. Foul's going to go on number 1, Ray J. Spann. One of the things that's unique to this basketball season is the adjustment of the fouls. Typically, they would go to 10 and a half, and anything once you get to 7, it's a 1 and 1, and anything more is a double bonus free throw. But they've gone to now quarter style fouls, where after 5 it resets, and after 5 you're in the double bonus each quarter.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's for both boys and girls.
And the damage.
And 1. Looks like foul's going to be on number 2. Pardon, that's going to come on number 3. Kawaj Allen. Pardon the mispronunciation. Yet another example of the command of the English language with those consonant and vowel arrangements there. But it's going to send Mr. E.J. Smith to the line for his 3-point play opportunity. Shooting 1.
Looking like his the predecessor wearing number 15 from Hartsville, DeAndre.
This Hartsville squad, as we mentioned, coming to the lower state last year, has got a legacy of playing some high talented basketball. Previously led by Coach Yusef English, the squad looks to rebuild. Number 5 pulls Wiles for a 3. Ball goes out of bounds and stays down here on the side with the Lee Central Stallions. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Score, Hartsville 44, Lee Central 29. Ball's inbounded. He's got a lot of space to mid-range, and he misses it.
Wow.
Got a little bit of a collision. Surprised it wasn't a call there.
You don't make calls in arch rivals. Remember that game? That's what that looked like just there.
A little NBA street type action.
Arch rivals. That was the game. You had banana peels on the court and oil slicks, and you definitely fouled to keep him from making a shot. So. Very rough play right there.
Stallions have switched from their 2-3 and appear to be going a little bit more man here. Nice switch at the top of the key. Love the way that number 5 for the Stallions, Wiles, is going underneath rather than trying to go around. He's trying to stay right in the hip pocket of the defender, of the offensive player. Good defense there by the Stallions as they get a turnover and bring it back to the other side. A wide open 3.
Wiles is definitely putting forth the effort. on offense and defense.
If they can get it to go, they're starting to turn up their defense as we've got a block here, and they're going to call it a foul as he goes crashing into the dividers. But they definitely have increased this defensive tenacity, as we talked about, even if they're not going to give the the borders and the boundaries any love, as we've got number 5, Braden Crawley, heading to the line, shooting 2.
And like you mentioned off mic, Braden's choice of footwear there, the Ja Morant's, which was a hot item before he got into his trouble.
And if I'm being honest, though, I feel like it was probably despite his getting trouble, because he had already, the headlines had broken about his alleged gun issues. But when Nike was going to pull him off off of the website,
they couldn't.
They sold out.
Nothing to pull off. Yeah.
They sold out.
Well, good on him being fortunate enough to get a pair. I wanted a pair to ball in myself. I heard they were light.
And they weren't expensive at all.
Yeah, that's the good thing nowadays,
$200, $300 shoe releases, even when they're ugly. Shout out to Zion's.
You don't like Zion?
Not at all. You do?
The ball in.
Oh, well, that's function. I'm talking about fashion.
Nah, those aren't functional. Those aren't fashion shoes. Those balling shoes. Just like the Jaws, those are balling shoes.
But they look good, though, even with the mismatch, because I'm not typically a fan of those. I know the Jordans did that a couple of years back, and I'm not a fan of the mismatched shoes often, but those are good-looking shoes. Three-pointer up, rims out. Got a foul on the rebound.
A little over-the-back action, nothing serious.
Foul's on number 12.
Amari
Rampersad. Shout out to Coach Powell, head coach with the Wilson Tigers down there, getting some work in, helping to clean up a little sweat.
A little spillage. You see that's a water bucket they had there. Maybe got a little leakage from the ceiling, and they're going to handle that the best way he can, The show must go on.
Absolutely.
This nice facility here. Got I don't know if you can see the jumbotrons they have on the walls here on both ends of the court, but very nice. Very nice technology being used here. As we go on in this third quarter, 1 minute and 6 seconds left.
And Chuck Harry connects on the second of his free throws and
brings the lead down now to 16. 16-point lead. You'll play on Lee Central. What's your thought process?
Defense. I'm going to do the best that I can to make sure that I not only, as you see right here, as they get a turnover, number 30 bringing it down, and what's the call? We're going to get a block.
Face mask.
We've got Rontavious Copeland.
Oof.
Headed to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Shout out to Mr. Copeland. That was a very strong move to the basket.
Rims out the first. Got another substitute. All 5 getting swapped out once again for the Hartsville Red Foxes. We'll see if this unit is able to sustain this lead. Under a minute for 44 seconds, 44.9 to be exact. Second free throw coming from Copeland. Rims out also. Rebound secured by Smith. Coming back the other way. Stallions looking to call out to get back in their man coverage. A little bit of miscommunication here as they can't get aligned. But again, that's what happens when you have all 5 being subbed and you're playing that man. It's like you got to call out who has who. Stops. Ooh,
great
good pass. And connects. Number 14, Tyriq Fisher with the bucket. Nearly a walk as the trap has ensued.
That's as much nearly a walk as it's nearly I'm sitting. Nice play there by Wiles.
Nice floater. He's definitely the MVP for them currently as he's trying to cut this lead. Big 3. At the buzzer doesn't go. And our score at the end of 3, Lee Central 32, Hartsville 48. We'll be right back into the action at the PD Classic Basketball Showcase.
On the beat, but he is a monster.
We are back to the action here at the PD Classic. It's your man, Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk, sitting in with my guy, Be Easy, Brandon Pearson. Fourth quarter action underway with the Lee Central Stallions taking on the Hartsville Red Foxes.
Tough shot.
Tough shot. Mr. Smith, number 15, EJ, getting the good bank to go. And who says banks are closed on Saturday?
Definitely not Wells Fargo.
As we've got the Stallions, a little roundabout action down low. Good shot and banks it in. Well, tips it in. Number 12, Amari Rampersard with the basket. Lead now at 16, maintaining 7-11 left in this fourth quarter. In our first game action of the afternoon. Excited for some high-level basketball throughout the remainder of the day as number 14 here for the Red Foxes. Fisher takes it down low. Little hip jumper,
Nice
and it's
mid-range.
good by Knowles.
Dorian Knowles with the mid-range.
When you're Beyonce's cousin, you can make it pretty like that.
It was right there for me. I missed it.
Loses his footing, but it secures the ball. Tries to call a timeout. And he is granted. We'll take it out alongside of them as they seem to be getting ready to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
On the beat, but he is a monster.
Back to the action. Stallions look primed to cut into this 16-point lead, currently held by the Hartsville Red Foxes, 52-34.
Good defense there by number 4, Kayson Dawson. With a forced to pick up. Oh, shot clock violation.
Although it did hit the rim, so I don't know that it should have been.
I don't think it did hit the rim.
It didn't. It looked like it grazed from here. We've got an injured Red Fox down on the court as his coach and a couple other players come to try to check on him. The training staff makes their way to him. Young man appears to be in a little bit of pain. We'll step aside as they tend to him and see, hopefully, that it's not anything serious with this player. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lee Central 34, Hartsville 52. freshman Kayson Dawson able to make his way to the sideline at the trainer's table on his own accord. So we're back to the action. Got a little press action coming from the Stallions as the Red Foxes seem to be content with taking a little time off of the clock. Stallions come out in a box and one, rotating around. Red Foxes are definitely going to need to spread the floor a little bit more if they want to overpower through that box and one as Crawley comes down, sends it back over to Smith, who comes driving to the hole and rims it out. Rebound by number 14, Fisher, and he banks it in, increasing their lead 52-34.
He didn't want it. Oh, good pass. Well, good try for a pass.
Crawley moves out of the way of the pass, steps back for a three, rims it out, misses it wide left. Down low is Smith with the rebound, and he is, good defense there by number 3. Allen snatching the rebound, bringing it out, kicking it out to number 2 for the three. Misses it short. Rebound back to Crawley as he shakes one defender. Brings it down, good pass to Smith underneath, avoids one, misses another, misses it short on the front end.
Must be a lid on the rim down there for Hartsville.
Absolutely. Davis kicks it out over to Harry. Harry to the top to number 3. Allen misses again. Rebound by Harry. Kick back out to Crawley. Easy bucket. Timeout on the floor. Got a full timeout. We also will step aside with them and take it. Lee Central 34, Hartsville 56. We are back to the action. Stallions look primed. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Not typically a shot clock in high school games, but they seem to be adjusting to it too. Turnover, and wisely knocks it off of number 15, Greg, for the Stallions. Ball coming back down to the Red Foxes. I fully anticipate that they're going to slow this one down just a little bit here, as we saw them do a little bit earlier and try to milk some of this clock off, but they seem primed to continue to just run their sets. Got a new 5 in there, separate from the starting 5.
I know you said you're not a fan of the multicolored shoe, you know, the two. I'm not a fan of the
pastels and the neons.
Yeah, only a couple, maybe like the Kobe.
Good pickpocket. Pickpocket by Span, takes it the other way, and
damage.
And one. Took the ball from Reggie Smith, drove it down the other way, and scored, and got the foul. Headed to the line for the potential three-point play. Number 1, R.J. Span at the line. So you were talking the Kobe's, you said.
The Grinches. Those, you know. Other than those, I'm really not a fan of all that, you know, those highlight colors.
I don't understand it just because, and I guess this is showing my age, but I'm used to like team color shoes.
Team colors, yeah. I like off-color team color shoes.
Where everyone has the same, but it's just still not.
So like right now, Hartsville is wearing, you know, the black uniforms. So typically, you know, you wear the black.
Big jam by number 13, Harry, the real deal McCoy.
With the back scratcher. He pulled it back and yammed on them boys.
Foul down low by number 10. Knowles.
But you know, they have the black on, so normally a team would wear the black shoes with it.
You would like to see the red.
You know, the red.
Little alternate color type
yeah,
situation. I feel you. I got it.
Or even like with Lee Central, how their their secondary color seems to be like the gold.
Black and gold is their primary.
Shoes or whatever, you know. I like that kind of thing. But the hot pink is not October. You know.
And literally, if you look at the Hartsville bench, pink, green, red, pink, green, blue.
It looks like Christmas lights over there.
Absolutely, or Easter.
Yeah.
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah. Easter eggs, that's what it is.
Oh, good jump step and down low with the cut. Number 10, Dorian Knowles. Lead is extended out to 22. Out of bounds. Sticking with the home team.
I was crazy in love with that shot by Dorian. No? No? Let me scratch that off of my list, okay?
Yeah. I don't mind the joke, though. It's one that was kind of irreplaceable.
And what side are you sitting on?
To the left, to the
You're
left.
sitting on my left. We're here all night, guys.
Yes.
Literally.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. 20-point lead. Hartsville up over the Stallions of Lee Central, 60-40. Stallions driving number 5 in and banks it in. Good bucket by Wilds.
I think we have maybe a cramp situation here.
Yeah, you can see it. Ooh, dog, you can see it from here. Get that man some Gatorade and some banana or something.
He's been doing a lot of running up and down.
Look at his calf.
A lot of jumping. Let's give him a little stretch.
Trainer comes running out.
Yeah. Whenever we would, our trainer playing football was Lisa. So, every time somebody, Lisa, yeah, call Lisa.
He just knew to come running.
Come running, yeah. Get a little cramp. He'll be okay. He's been doing all Wilds. Getting rebounds, driving to the basket, playing good defense. One of the few on their team playing good defense. So,
Definitely glad to see the young man not seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Able to walk off on his own accord. Hopefully they'll hydrate him. He'll be back to the action. Lickety split. 2:18 left in this first game of the PD Classic Basketball Showcase. It's your man Big Cliff sitting in alongside my guy Brandon Pearson. Excited to be doing your coverage all throughout the day for our full slate of games. As the Hartsville Red Foxes inbound the game. Inbound the ball. Dealing with the press. Now, this is what we talked about earlier. If you're going to do an effective press and have got 2 guards, you want to have that third player who can be able to be there and be aligned and ready to kind of give the defense, but then you have the floater who's going to shift back and forth. Good pass underneath in the back. Number 15, Greg, not able to convert, but he does get the foul. As we've got not another 5, but appears 4 to be coming in for the Red Foxes. Be interesting to see which one of the 5 on the floor stays. Got some interesting warm-ups coming up.
Harlem Globetrotter style.
I mean, or Bozo the Clown, either one you want to go.
Wow. Coming from you, Big Cliff. Wow.
Those are definitely Clown fans.
I'm going Harlem Globetrotter, man.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that.
Let's just go Harlem Globetrotter since their parents might be watching. Like old school.
Good rebound
Tony
by Crawley.
toe tap over there. Like a football player trying to stay in bounds. Keep.
With the cross. Good underhand pass. Down low to 21. Travel.
Gotta feel good. The 2-9 Hartsville Red Foxes.
Commanded this one.
18-point lead right now. Gotta feel good. Gotta, have your hopes up for the rest of the season.
Out of bounds. Going to stay down this way. Clock stops at 1:36. It's going to be a jump ball. Ooh, they're going to call a foul.
Good call, ref. He reached around him.
And he made contact with the ball, but as you mentioned, he did reach around.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, good defense. Oh, nice play.
Off of the back.
Heady play by him.
Coming back
That's
the other
okay.
way and gets it in.
That's okay, RJ.
Span. Hand down, man down. Back turned, give me that ball.
Ooh. Nice hands.
Hartsville looking to take some time off, but wisely, RJ comes up to initiate the 5 seconds. Got some tough defense being played down there by Tyriq Brown.
Over the back on
number 5, Wiles. Crawley, pardon. Number 5 for the Hartsville squad.
I guess we have a one and one.
Well, no, headed to the line. Again, as we talked about earlier with the 5 fouls, it's a shooting foul now.
Oh, it's still 2? It's 2 now, no 1 and 1s?
Right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because they're doing the 5 instead of doing the 1 and 1. Once you hit that 5, you've got the double bonus and you're heading to the line every time. Not every time, in any any defensive possession foul. Cutting into this lead the old school way at the stripe, charity stripe. 49 seconds, though the lead seems a bit insurmountable at this time. 15 points down, but now down to 14.
Maybe they have Reggie Miller on the bench or Tracy McGrady. They can score 17 in 40 seconds.
Got the rebound going fast as they need to do. Needs to maintain control of the ball. Got it. But see, you cannot make those kind of plays as this foul by Zion Pettus is going to send them right back to the line with 35.6 seconds left, giving them the hope as you continue to make mistakes like that, those mental mistakes, you keep your opponent in the game. Number 30, Rontavious Copeland at the line. Hits the first, lead down to 13. Got Crawley out there trying to get any advantage he can, saying, hell, he's not, and has his shirt tucked in. Now, if he's out and he's not able to finish these free throws, he's very likely going to have to sit the rest of the game.
I think he's bleeding.
In comes number 0, Hickman. Wiping the ball clean to make sure that there is no issues there.
No contamination of.
Trying to communicate as they get ready to avoid any potential fast breaks. We've got number 22 back here who we don't have on our rosters for the Red Foxes. Got the rebound, did number 2, Davis. Turn it over. Huggins coming back the other way. Gets it down into 22, who is fouled, and the basket. This Red Fox squad is excited and just...
Well, he's the team, everybody loves him on the team. We got to get his story.
Crawley, you know what? I definitely am going to have to try to get Crawley on an episode of Carolina Sports Talk to see why this young man plays with the level of intensity that he does. But he definitely has a love for the game that is very much displayed on this afternoon. 23 seconds left.
Well, I was referring to why everybody got hyped when 22 made that shot. It seems like he's like a... Yeah.
Called for the
But definitely
foul.
Crawley has the intensity. As more of the fans trickle in here, you catch some of these later games.
Tyriq Brown at the line shooting his first of the 2 free throws. Rims the first out. Got a couple of defenders back to avoid any cherry picking by the Red Foxes. 13.3 left. Second goes. that should just about do it for this one. And we've got a final score upcoming. Hartsville 62, Lee Central 48. That's going to do it for our first game of the PD Classic Basketball Showcase. We'll be right back to you with Game 2 of the action. Andrew Jackson versus Wilson Hall.